Hey everyone, now it's a time to explore what exactly is a box plot and also variant plot. Box plot basically used to find the distribution of a data using quartiles, highlighting median, spread, outliers. So always remember, whenever you want to understand a five number summary like minimum, maximum, lower quartile, upper quartile, median, and also maximum value, in that case, this box plot plays a very important role. So box plot always looks like a box shape kind of thing, and so this box plot requires one numerical variable, and also it can also be analyzed with different categories as well. So usually this is how the box plot is going to look like. The major usage of this box plot is it will help you in understand like are there any outliers in your data. Okay, so for that reason, usually we use a box plot because that's super important in your data science and machine learning. Okay, let's say I just want to find outliers in a sales column. So not really sales, let me just go with a quantity. Okay, so I'll just use PLT dot, let's use like figure of, so we'll set a figure size. Okay, I'll see 4 comma 2, great. And then I'm just using SNS dot, it should be like a box plot. Yep, SNS dot box plot. I'll just pass my data and then I'll just give x is equal to quantity. Okay, so this is going to give me box plot. You can clearly see, you can see the box, right? So we call this as a box plot. From this, like, what do you understand? Are there any outliers in this data? Actually, yes, right. There are certain outliers towards the right side. So always remember in this box plot, this first line represents a minimum line. And this is like Q1 line, this is Q2 median line, this is Q3 upper quartile, and this is going to be maximum. And these are all going to be, like an outliers in your data. So outliers are nothing but an extreme values which are not related to your actual data. There are certain people who have ordered like more quantities. So that's what here the outlier is representing. Okay. So similarly, what if you want the same quantity with respect to different categories? You can also introduce a hue so that you can use the same graph with respect to different categories as well. You can also give x is equal to quantity, or you can also give y is equal to instead of hue you can directly specify a category, even that works in a same pattern. See, you got a three box plot with respect to every category. You can also swap them and you can see the changes. See, like this. And now you can also introduce hue one more category with region. Couldn't interpret a region, so region R should be capital. Yes. So you will get a same box plot with respect to different regions and different categories. You can see that's an interesting thing about this box plot. You can use it to compare it. So you can see in all regions with respect to all categories, you can see outliers. You can compare where exactly is the minimum value, where is maximum value. So all those analysis could be done easily with the help of this, box plot. Okay, similar to box plot, there is another plot called as a violin plot. It helps you in understanding, again same thing, combination of a box plot and a KD, usually called as, violin plot. So whenever you want to visualize the distribution of a shape along with a spread, you can just go with a violin chart. So again, the concept is same, just use PLT dot. It's just substitution for your box plot. It just looks like, violin shape. Let me show you. So just use PLT dot figure of fixed size is equal to, I'll just say like 4 comma 2. And then let's use SNS dot. I'll just use a violin plot. And let me pass our data and let's give x is equal to. So let me just give quantity. Okay, and then I'll just say BLT dot show. So it's pretty much similar to your box plot, but it gives your graph in violin shape. You can see. So from this you can understand that values are spread out, and you can see kind of distribution more towards a more quantity. That means there are certain orders with a very high quantity, something like this. So this is how the violin plot is going to look like. Even for this also you can introduce a hue. You can just say hue is equal to category so that you get the same violin chart with respect to different categories. So one is without hue, one is with hue. So that's an interesting and coolest thing related to Seaborn. You can see single violin and multiple violin with different categories. So you can just increase the size. You will see it better. Yeah, like this. You can see the spread out of your data is basically represented by a violin. It includes a box as well as a KD. So you can see the curve and also you can see the box plot inside, right? So we call it like a violin plot. Hope it's clear, but most often you can just use a box plot because that gives a clear interpretation compared to your a violin chart. Always remember, box plot is like super important in order to understand are there any outliers in your data, how the distribution is spread out across different categories to get a fine number summary like minimum, maximum, lower quartile, upper quartile, median. To know all this information, we're gonna use this box plot. Hope it's clear. All right. So in the next video, let's explore about what exactly is a pair plot and also what is heat map. Thank you. Happy learning.